the 4-1 thrashing of Barcelona.
That's the game.
Even the coach of Sevilla, Matthias, admitted that didn't see that coming. Let's say, cook. Cooking.
What happened now?
When I told you on Friday that there's amateurish coaching in the team, you said this is the same thing that happened last season.
Wait, the same coach that used to say that is the best team in the world.
That's exactly what
best team in the world.
Come on.
Best team in the world.
When we come here, we analyze based on what we see that weekend.
Okay.
So if a manager, I said slots.
But you said even Barcelona organized and want people to go and beat Atletico Madrid.
I said I gave slots some slack on Friday, but on Saturday I saw Paul. And I said, Hansi Flick. I always said from the game against PSG, especially from the game against Inter, in fact, but from the game against PSG, it was obvious that this team had tactical problems. This team did not press the way they used to press, and this team was still keeping the highlight. How do you not press on the front foot and keep the highlight? That's suicidal.
Sevilla finished 17.
No, calm down. Let's analyze it. It doesn't matter.
No, but Sevilla finished 17.
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
Sevilla is still a top team.
No.
They are still a top.
So you don't expect to go all out against Sevilla?
To go all out. I don't understand. Why would you? These are the games you need to rack up points with. These are the games you need to play well with. So and they are not playing well, and they are not creating chances, and they are still keeping. See, you cannot keep a highlight at the center of the pitch, and your pressure on the ball is that bad.
You cannot tell me it's all about highlight that you guys considered that penalty. Araujo considered the penalty, and they give us the juice because they gave.
Don't watch.
Robert Lewandowski missed a penalty when the game was 2-1.
When
Rashford missed a very good chance when the game was 2-1.
Bruno, Rashford did not miss any chance.
Before halftime,
it was 2-0.
Why didn't he not score that chance?
When you analyze the game, when we talk about Amorim, we don't come out and say William is this chance, Bruno is this chance.
We talk about it.
Those chances are there, I understand.
Even the coach, Hansi Flick pointed at one thing yesterday. He said it's not about the system or the style. The only thing that we need to do is we need to reduce the amount of mistakes that we make.
No problem. Let him keep saying what he wants to say, but the results always define. You considered 7 big chances against people that finished 7th in the league, and you are blaming the goal scorers. How many chances did Mbappe and Vinicius miss against Villarreal? How many chances did Mbappe and Vinicius miss? How many chances did Mastertuno and Mbappe miss?
They have better players now. They have a better team, so they will score more goals than you guys now. They have a better team.
Okay, that is a better team.
Yes, but they have a better team.
They are missing chances.
Yes, they have a better team. Yeah, because they have a better team.
Barcelona
better players. That is why they score goals, even if they are missing chances.
Barcelona missed chances last season, but they still won the league.
Yes,
this is not about missing chances last season.
This season come.
Last season, I think the strength of them last season was that they were not conceding this much very early into the season.
Boss, I remember you told me in the car, you said you can score as many goals as possible, but you can't defend like that and win trophies. And consistently win trophies. That's what I'm saying. We talked about Xabi Alonso. When Xabi Alonso came to Man, what did he do?
Okay, but again, are we not going to look at individuals making mistakes in the defense? It shows that the manager realizes that there's a problem in CB that he could not address because of the dire nature of the club finances, and so he kept on chopping and changing the center back.
But in 9 games, for example, in 9 games, only once last season defense line started.
That's what I'm saying. He tells you that he doesn't have trust in them, but he's supposed to use them.
He doesn't have trust in them. Okay, he doesn't have trust in them, but we're saying this is the same team that won 3 trophies last season. But it's not the players.
But if you look at Inigo Martinez in that team, you said something like
Inigo Martinez was even carried towards the end of the season.
I know. Listen. Inigo Martinez and Kubasi were like the standout centre-back pairing, with Inigo Martinez as the leader.
Yeah, definitely.
And even Flick referred to Inigo Martinez as a warrior. Because Inigo, that offside tactic, it was Inigo that was making everything work. Because of his lack of pace, and the tactics was brought in to compensate for Inigo's lack of pace. Now Inigo is out of the team. The ideal thing to do would have to bring in another experienced defender. But where is the focus?
Okay, boss. Ideal thing to do is to bring in another defender,
yeah.
But we also lament that when a coach has player profiles, he rejects his team to the player profiles. You can't say, okay, because I don't have money to buy these players, then I will still keep on playing my way. Then what makes you a brilliant coach? We talked about Rodri, we talked about Pep.
Don't put this on
No.
Don't put this on
The system
narrow it down to only.
No, it's not fair.
Yes. You have to look at the system individually and see what are they doing.
If the system only started having issues, this season, I would have understood. But from the end of last season, he never said we're not good enough. He never said we're not good enough. Not to me to say I'm not good enough. He never said they were not good enough. No. He said they could play better, but he didn't say they were not good enough.
When you say they could play better,
how do you say they're not good enough?
They are looking at themselves now. It is not the tactics, it is the players.
It is the players. It is the players.
How can the manager win 3 trophies for you and then you bring somebody?
Who won the trophies? Who won the trophies?
And then you sign someone you expect him to continue like that? Now. Yeah, pro club.
I don't blame you. I'm arguing with somebody that's
okay, look at it. No Rafinha. No Yamal.
That's why they considered 4.
The problem in that defense, we've all lamented the fact that I have always listen.
They consider a lot against Mayun and Abner Jones and
but you realize last season Barcelona was even relying more on their attack than even defense.
Okay, that's exactly
it's a case of scoring your opponents.
We argued last season that this team was built to outscore your opponent, yeah? And that outscore your opponents, what happened against Inter? They couldn't outscore their opponents. And they played comebacks. And we said last season that these comebacks you keep on making, eventually to catch up. Arsenal considered 0.00 xG against West Ham. And do you know how crazy that is?
You cannot compare
0.00 xG. That means West Ham did not even stand a chance of scoring a goal in that game.
Can you compare Barcelona defense? Can you compare the budget of Arsenal defense to the
It is the system.
It's the budget.
It is the system.
It's the budget.
We saw
It's the budget.
No.
There's a 50 million pounds Ben White that can get into the Arsenal team.
Okay. How many players are missing?
Ben White was for 50 million pounds.
Who is on 50 million sitting on the bench?
There is only one player. Arsenal only bought one international. One international.
This season,
Jehovah had one international. Last season they played with Kelly. They played with Kelly and still didn't concede.
No,
it's about the system. MLS went to them. Saliba came from Saint Etienne. This guy came from Lille. These guys were nothing, and they became something at Arsenal. So it's about the system.
The defenders are nothing now.
Ronald Araujo, we all agree that Ronald Araujo is a poor defender. He looks worse. Kubasi looks worse. Kunde is worse. Gerard Martin is worse. So 7 defenders are now bad all of a sudden, and it's not the coach's tactics. And we argue that this coach's tactics from April last season, that this tactics
there is one player that we watched against PSG that you criticized, Jules Koundé, and then he gave away a goal to Sevilla yesterday. The same thing.
What is wrong with Joel?
Exactly. The same thing. And then Araujo, that penalty.
Is it a case of playing too many games?
That was the key.
Because they say for the past 3 years, he only missed 1 or 2 league games for Barcelona.
Wait, look at
3 years. Yes, has to be from
line. That's not. Wait, look at the system that Jules Koundé plays in. He's supposed to carry the ball. He's supposed to carry the ball high up the pitch and still come back and defend that much space.
And without Yamal,
that much space. So without Yamal also, at least I will say something that makes sense. Now without Yamal, he has to carry the right hand channel and still come back and defend. And you want one player to do all that.
All right,